amazing to me that we actually have signal out here on this part. I don't get signal in Cape Coral, 30 yards from residential neighborhood, but I'm out here at Court Key off of Pine Island, and I got full bars. So, T-Mobile, I can't figure you out, but whatever. What is? Sorry about the sun in the background, y'all. Can't control that. Just have to wait till it gets a little higher. I'm out here trying to catch some snook or some redfish. Throwing an artificial shrimp right now, but once Mike and I get situated and figure out where we're going, I'll probably put on some live bait, which will probably greatly increase my chances of getting something good for you. Off. Ooh, I had scubba. I thought I had a bite. Get that scubba off of there. Here, scubba. Here, snooky, snooky, snooky. That's good. Throw a light shrimp on now. Mike's way back yonder way. And I know it'll greatly increase my chances of catching something. Good, bad, or different. It could merely just bring a catfish my way, right? A little bit of hamsters. Here for it. Oh, I need to get some hooks off of Mike. I forgot. I got this big old honking hook on here because the last time we were saltwater fishing, I lost my last good. Actually, hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Hooks on me now? Nothing about it. So I'm gonna turn the boat around and go get some hooks off of El Mico. Get way back here. He's on the motor. He should come to me. So you can see Mike, but he's in the sun, so he's got off staring at me. Excuse me, sir. I was getting ready to put on a shrimp, and I realized I had that big fucking hook on there from last time. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. What did you do, dickhead? Can I get some shrimp? Can you believe I have full signal out here? I can actually live stream out here, but I can't live stream off the Burnsville Road. I saw your green trousers all the way back. Stop turning. Well, if you fall in the water, the Coast Guard will find you with those shorts on. I turned around, I saw some orange flare or green flare. I'm colorblind. Yeah, you said you had El Hookos for me. El Hookos. What's up, YouTube? You're going to have to bear with me a second while I get some hookos. So I figured you probably were looking at the map shit, and then you would say, hey, why don't you just grab on and run over somewhere?
Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to go over toward that line over there.
Is that Fort Myers Beach that way, or is that Sanibel? That's Sanibel? I'm just trying to... I looked online, we're in Court Key, where the fuck that's at. Ew, pretty.
These are the hooks.
These are the hooks I know. These are the hooks I know. Hold on, let me hook up real quick and then we'll motor on over. Yeah, look at this big fucking schlob I have on there.
Yeah, too big.
It's like we're going tarpon deep sea fishing.
Too big, fella, too big.
That's what she said. Too mas. What's up, fitness star Jenna? How are you? Don't worry, I got my miles in last night. Only did. I got like 2.5 miles in. There's a dolphin over there. No, it's a duck. Yeah, I got like 2.5 miles in and my shins started hurting and I started getting real bad feet pains. Like, oh, these shoes are done. I think I already got like 200 miles. miles in on them. I'm trying to replace them. So I gotta get some. I mean, I have 2 shoes in rotation, but that's why I have to get another pair. Sheboygan. These are tiny Okos.
I would do it in a loop nut too.
I always do polymer nuts. Same thing.
The reason I say that is because it's a strong enough knot that it gives the bait enough room to be able to free roam without having the line bait.
Nothing more soothing than the sound of the wind blowing through the eyes on your fishing pole. It's like having a child with a recorder behind you who can actually play. Of course, I don't know if we got poles small enough. Yeah, these gears are pretty small. Actually, that's like gear you can put that in the fucking. You hear that, guys? Sounds like a harmonica. If you guys can hear that, that's the sound of the wind blowing through the eyes of the Mike's fishing pole. Sounds like something off Star Trek. Star Trek. I love when you call it that. Trekkie nerds go, they love when you call it Star Trek. Oh, you're pulling my pole away. You're not keeping me on.
I'm not keeping you if you're
I'm trying to do the work.
paddle out of my hand. Hello?
Who the hell's pulling me out here? Goddamn. Oh. Okay, now we're getting situated. We're gonna hook up the mic and motor on over. He's got his trolling motor. Motor on over. GoPro, start recording.
Okay. No.
It's the sound of silence. It's made up of
An island sound. Okay, let me go back.
Made up of a series of knots. That way when you tip over, I'm fucked too. We're going out together. Ain't no quick release on this setup, boys. Just, yeah, don't drown us. That'd be cool. Not a fan of drowning. Not that I can drown in 3 feet of water, but I prefer my equipment to stay in my boat.
And it is possible. People have drowned in less.
Yep, true that.
Okay, it's just gonna drag me all over the place.
What's that?
You.
I don't know. They're pretty good in closed water.
Okay, fella.
The theories of not. And away we go. And I can just hold on and let go if I need to.
No idea what the depth is gonna be in this general vicinity.
So yeah, I'm hooked up to Mike's kayak with his trolling motor. He's just gonna motor me on over so I don't have to paddle over God's green water.
Brown water.
Well, sure as shit ain't blue. We have to go that way real far to get to blue water.
I'm not even 100% sure that the Gulf has any blue.
Oh, you gotta pass Tampa way. It's nice and blue. Yeah, it gets real clear real fucking quick. Get away from this Lake Okeechobee spillage.
Yeah, that's shallow.
Yeah. Yeah. Where are we going? Are we going to go up along that coastline or straight across?
Yeah, that's kind of hope here. I just don't know where's going to be the best way to go across. It's kind of where we're going slow.
Slow and low.
Rip my boat off. Rip my motor off.
Straight chilling on the water. You didn't wash the scub off your boat, did you?
Maybe did you?
I never washed the scub off my boat. That made me a responsible boat owner. The last thing I am is a responsible anything. I didn't wash my fucking poles.
You're gonna see one day.
I'm a ninja.
You're gonna see one day. One of these days.
Actually, I do spray down when I saltwater fish. I don't want to freshwater fish. I did lube my poles at my bait casters the other day. I was feeling a little spicy. I put a little loose zube on it. Yeah, I can see it's like 2 feet of water here.
This might have actually been a pretty decent spot to get some cut bait.
I need to get a battery for my fish finder again, but the only thing I like about it on this boat is I have to use that transducer mount and it gets snagged on all the lily pads and crap when I'm freshwater fishing, and I gotta lean back, pull on it. That's why I need a boat like yours that has the water mount at the end of the surface mount.
I'm not even 100% sure if that's even a good idea. I've never really felt like this has worked properly, but I also wonder.
I always wondered if that being closed would affect the sonar.
Closed.
Huh?
What do you mean closed?
Well, it's kind of up inside the boat, isn't it?
Yeah, and I put it down too,
Yeah.
because I had it so that
That bird's having a good old time.
I had it so that it was underneath the hull.
Right in front of us. On the clock. He's having a good old time.
And I know there's a bunch of
Are we going back into the yonder way?
We could. I got the info about anywhere from 1 to 3 feet of decent fishing. So
I just need to catch me goddamn fish. Bill red, like, big one's put on the phone. Spill in the grass, boss. Spill in the grass. And I can slide up yonder way and bring that up a little bit more.
I know when I had originally set it, I set it so that it was roughly about 12 inches below the water line. That's average. Normal. In the kayak, I think it'd be a little bit
See my messages, man. Saw earlier. Why am I a brave man? Actually, I feel more comfortable out here. I don't have to worry about alligators. Usually,
no, so you just gotta wait watch sharks.
sharks, yeah, sharks. We don't have great whites out here. Those are in Australia.
There is one that lives off the coast. Somewhere around the Gulf.
I ain't worried about no shark. When's the last time you heard of a shark jumping and pulling some out of a kayak? Except for those 5 YouTube videos. Those are all great whites. Dolphins will save me. Good thing the truth about dolphins being rapists didn't come out back during the flipper days. That show wouldn't have been so successful.
Dolphins being what?
Dolphins rape. Dolphins are the only animal outside of the human species that have sex for other than procreation. A rapist.
Where were
your boat's in charge. I can't see shit out here.
Bubbling again.
Huh?
Bubbling again.
Hey, Scubba. Good afternoon. What time zone are you in? It's like fucking 9:30 in the morning.
Well, you didn't think.
What do you got dog treats?
I have ground up dog food. That is for that is chum for pilchards for cast net.
What kind of hillbilly bait you got on your boat? Boys fishing with dog food. This ain't big. We're pulling fucking hot dogs out of your bin. Is this net on? Yeah, you got it on. I promise we'll get the fish in here soon. No, we won't.
See a stick.
Oh, no, it's a stick.
I don't know if that.
What could be a stick? Maybe a log, or a tree, or a house after the hurricanes. Be a small house. Oh, not that good. Manatee.
Don't say that. Not a fucking manatee.
Be a small manatee, and it's 2.5 feet of water. Go under that.
All right, that's very calm water right there. So I have no idea how skinny that is.
Just sit right back in your ear and tail of a fateful trip aboard this tiny ship. So, I've been watching Price is Right on Roku TV at night. Because as a Gen Xer, when we were sick, we stayed home from school, we just lay on the couch and listened to Price is Right all morning. Price is Right in the 70s was made for 19-inch color TV and black and white TV. So they skimped out on the set production. On a 62-inch HD TV. So you know the wheel? You got the little the little blubber part is nothing but a piece of styrofoam on a spring. But that's not even the worst part. The notches on the wheel that it blubs. The thing paused last night and the camera zoomed in. It's a flathead screw with red electrical tape wrapped around it. That was the production value of The Price is Right. The wheel had flathead machine screws painted red with red gaffer's tape wrapped around it. How ridiculous is that? A lot of stucco on that set too. Stucco and shag carpeting. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. Yeah, all the texture, that's stucco. Yeah, it's all stucco. The whole backdrop, stucco. Same with the match game, which was also the same production company. Which is why The Price is Right had that blotchy star symbol that actually went back to the match game days. That's the production company's logo, not The Price is Right logo. I bet we might be able to catch something over yonder way.
Good possibility. Also, stick to green. If it's dead, there's probably nothing there. Anything sticking out over the water.
Water's getting deeper. Grass is getting shallower, one of the two.
I'm not 100% sure that that's accurate because of fucking.
I'm going by vision. I don't see any more grass.
That just could mean that it's fucking hard or soft bottom or something.
What's the dress? What are you talking about? You talking about my outfit? Talking about my fit, man?
What's your fit check, bro?
So, if you're the type of person who gets on your boat once a month, fucking have a ball. Get out there stark ass naked. You're the type of person who gets on a kayak 4 times a week and then like anywhere between 7 and 8 hours on a weekend per day. I don't want to look like Tammy Faye Baker. I know that's a reference you guys probably don't get, but I don't want to look like that grandmother who has spent a little too much time at the beach and having leather skin. So I I cover up because I don't want skin cancer. I'm out here all the time, and I'm tired of getting sunburned. And it was after, I think, my first year of fishing, I started getting brown spots in my face because I would just go out in t-shirts and a fucking pair of swim trunks. So I'm going to disconnect from them. We disconnecting, or are we just going to fish live?
Go for it.
Oh, we can fish live. I'll disconnect. We'll hang out here a little bit. So yeah, I'm covered in head to toe because I don't want leathery skin. I want to be nice. I'm already old, so if I can maintain my youngish supple skin, that'd be great. Oh, forgetting Sarah Marshall, the scuba diving instructor. I don't want to look like him. I used to say Captain Ron, but no one remembers that movie either. So yeah, I'm all dressed out, covered in head to toe because I don't want to look like your Aunt Mildred. So that's what the dress. I guess I'm supposed to stand up and like lift my foot up. Oh yuck, these are soft-shelled shrimp. I don't know what it is, I just feel like expired shrimp, the soft shells one too. I prefer a hard shell shrimp. I prefer a hard shell shrimp. The soft shell shrimps are weird. Okay, we'll see if we can catch us a snook or a redfish. That's what we're going for today. GoPro, start recording. I need to put some lube on this fucking rail. Got some pepper grinder action going. Definitely pepper grinder action. Oh yeah, it's pretty rough.
Huh?
My rod from when we rinsed it off last time,
Oh, yeah.
it's all like aluminum on aluminum.
Is that reel rated for saltwater too?
Yeah, it's a salt rotted reel. Doesn't mean you can't lube it. Oh yeah, listen to that. Definitely need some lube on that bad boy. Back to the previous discussion of me being an irresponsible angler, not maintaining my equipment. If this was freshwater, I'd just put it in the water and lube it up, but I don't want to get salt water. Put some water from a water bottle on it. There's something running over here. Left my sunglasses at home. tide just kind of pushed me backwards. Move up a little bit. Basically fishing the same spot over and over again because the tide keeps pushing me backwards. Yeah, it's still pretty shallow. It's still pretty shallow. There's just no grass. I just put my paddle in. About 2 feet, foot and a half. About as deep as we normally fish in the mangroves. God, it sounds so bad. So my current personal record for saltwater fish is a 22-inch redfish. So that's what I'm trying to beat now. I think my biggest snook is 19 inches. So that should be pretty easy to beat. I've been freshwater fishing for about 4 years now. I'm only about 15, 20 trips in on the saltwater fishing. We're down here off of Southwest Florida, off Pine Island and Sanibel Way, Fort Myers area. A lot of scubba back here. I'll show you guys where we're at. We're kind of perched up in this little inlet here. Not just because it's 2 feet of water doesn't mean there's not big fish, because like I said, that 22-inch redfish I caught in about 2 feet of water. Hell, my personal record bass, which was 8.79 pounds, damn near 9-pound bass I caught in a 1.5 foot deep water. So big fish hang out in shallow water. But there is a bunch of gross scubba back here, so I'm going to turn and go the other way, get to some fresher salt water. Irony intended. I'm amazed that I have signal out here to be able to live stream with you guys, to be honest with you. T-Mobile's not exactly known for the ocean coverage. Osprey flying over me. Maybe he'll dive on some fish. No, that's a seagull. I didn't hear an osprey. No, baby osprey. Tiny. Definitely an advantage having him have the trolling motor, because we were able to get over here relatively quickly, even though we didn't have his motor nowhere near full speed because how shallow the water is. More importantly, without blowing out my rotator cuff and paddling it over here. Don't get me wrong, I'm not above a good paddling, but I can save some energy to make for a longer day without that. green screen. I apologize for that. That was weird. The last couple of years, I've always live streamed on TikTok. So I just recently started live streaming my fishing on YouTube, and I'm not completely familiar with the interface here. I'm trying to figure that out. GoPro, stop recording. Easier to. GoPro, start recording. Gotta be a snook on these bushes somewhere. Is the shrimp dead? Probably at this rate. He's had a hook in his head for quite some time now. I'd imagine he's probably just dead. And if not from the hook, definitely from the centrifugal force of being yanked around and recasted. Definitely gonna lube this thing up when I get home tonight. Bloop. Sometimes I feel like my rudder didn't rut. Put a little motion in my boat so it tightens me up, carries me a little bit. It's a nice thing about kayaks. You really don't need a whole lot of forward momentum to get to a trolling type movement without the necessity of a trolling motor. I haven't catch anything yet. It's still early. I'm out of my element. I'm a bass fisherman, but that doesn't mean I can't catch saltwater. But I will say this is our first time in this spot too. So the area that we usually go catch redfish and snook at, we did not go to today. So we're in a new area. So we're definitely fishing blind. So I've only been saltwater fishing for about 2 months. And I usually go to the same spot that I've gotten pretty familiar with and know where they kind of hang out and nest up. But now I'm in a new spot. So we're flying blind today. Thank you, Edwin. Appreciate the conversation. feeding right here. Hold on. I think Mike just lost something. Huh? Mike just lost the tarpon. Well, that's good. That means there's tarpon over here. So I just saw the fish. Mike just lost one, so those are good signs. Did you ever get a net? Speaking of which, I probably need to get my net unfolded in a position I can grab it quickly. What do you mean, can I repeat what I said? I said a lot. I don't know what part you want me to repeat. See, I don't understand. I don't know what the latency's like, right? So you asked me to repeat what I said, but you could have just heard something I said 5 minutes ago, or just something I said a minute and a half ago. I don't know what the latency part is. But I was saying that Mike just lost a tarpon, and I just saw something biting over there. So hopefully that's a sign that we might be on some fish. But what I was saying is I am relatively new to saltwater fishing. I'm a bass fishing guy. And I think the other thing I said is I'm in a new spot. This isn't an area I've fished before, so I'm fishing blind today because I don't know. This isn't the normal spot. We usually fish the same mangroves all the time. And so we're trying a new spot. So Mike's not familiar with this area either. So we're going on some tips that his boss gave him. Oh, the redfish? My personal best redfish is 24 inches. If you go into my playlist called Poles and Paddles, you'll see the thumbnail is me in a red shirt holding the redfish. I think it's called New PRs in Saltwater. And I think that day I caught a 24-inch redfish. I think the video before that, I caught like an 18 to 19-inch snook. So I'm trying to get bigger than a 19-inch snook and bigger than a 24-inch redfish. Or 22. I can't. It's either 22 or 24. I know 2 inches don't sound like a lot, but as the ladies say, it matters. Oh, there goes my shrimp. So good. I wanted to get a new shrimp anyhow. So we're feeding the public with that one. That's also why I'm not a fan of the soft shell shrimp. The hard shell shrimp kind of stick to your pole, your hook a little better. Ow! Getting stabbed. They got horns on them. Oop. Got two for the price of one. You're going back in. No, you're dead. You're going back in the water. Yeah, you probably didn't realize that when you eat shrimp. They got horns on the front of them. And they stab. Ooh. Yeah, I definitely prefer a hard shell shrimp. These just feel like they're going rotten. It's the only way I can describe it. Feels like they're not fresh. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, start recording. Got me good. Stabbed me right in the pinky. Hopefully I can find that tarpon that he lost. I've only caught one tarpon. He was like that big. He's a little itty bitty baby. Little Mike saw it. He was like stoked. Apparently, as I said, I'm new to this saltwater game. Apparently tarpon's like the trophy fish out here, at least down in this area. So even though I caught a tiny one, Mike was so stoked just because he's been trying to catch tarpon for so many years. I haven't had any luck. Is actually the redfish. I caught that redfish on my Abu Garcia pole, and the thing was just bending like crazy. So that's when I went out and ordered this cast King Kong saltwater pole to accommodate the big ass fish out here. If I get it caught up on a huge tarpon, I'm gonna go for a sleigh ride because I don't have an anchor and I won't be able to put my anchor stick into the sand. So if I hook up on a big fish, I'm gonna go for a sleigh ride. No doubt about it. No dude about it. Okay, my shrimp found himself a little hidey hole. We're gonna pull him out of. Ew, scubba. No one likes a dirty shrimp, sir. My stupid weight is just small enough to go into the first eye on my pole, so if I reel it in a little too much, I'm gonna do that, which sucks, but it is what it is. Something just jumped out here in front of me. Yeah, my shrimp just keeps going in this grass bed. Let's see if I can find whatever just jumped out here. Relaxing, outcasts everlasting, not crashing, not at all. My homeboy went and did a little acting. So yeah, we're just kind of purling down the edge of this island here, seeing what we can see. I need a big old fish. It's like you feel the pressure of needing to catch a big fish simply for the photo op so you can put it on social media so that you can kind of meet the goals of being an ambassador for a fishing company. It's like, yeah, I need to produce. Look how scubby my shrimp is. He keeps going down these grass beds. I have to pull him out. I think Mike was over by this branch when he hooked up on a tarpon. If you hear that white noise sound, that's the bubbler behind me of the shrimp pot. Keep my shrimp alive. Bloop. It's not too windy. It's not super hot yet. Got a slight breeze coming off my back, so it feels pretty good out here. No complaints. Even better, I got 2 more days off of work still, so even if I get skunked today, I can go out and get some freshwater fishing in tomorrow. Bass have been hitting pretty good lately. Caught the biggest one I caught in the last 2 weeks, about 1.5 pounds, which isn't tremendously big, but I caught a 3-pounder about 2 weeks ago. There's something bubbling up here in front of me. I think there's something chasing some shiners. So if I get my ass kicked today, I'll just go out and do some freshwater fishing tomorrow. I'm working on a YouTube video from when Mike and I went out the other day to test out his trolling motor that you guys kind of got a preview of today. I was working on that video last night. Your hook sucks, sir. You say you just lost another one. Well, I'm hoping to pick up your scragglers. Suck thing is I'm using the same hook he is. So I'm yelling at him that his hook sucks, but I'm using the same hook he has. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me on a Saturday morning. Where's today? Sunday. I don't even know what day it is. Today's Sunday, ain't it? Yeah, so I only have one more day off of work. That's alright. Still got freshwater fishing tomorrow. For some reason I thought today was Saturday. Disappointing. Something just, Guess what? I got your tarpon. Ha ha! Woo! What's that? I picked up his sloppy seconds, you guys. I got his tarpon. He's trying to flip out of my net. Hell yeah, he's a lot bigger than my last one. He swallowed the hook too. Oh no, he didn't. Chillax. Chillax. You want to come see him? The hook went through his lip. Okay, that's cool. I'll get a photo. He's got a hard head. Chillax, chillax. I'm trying to cut the line because the hook actually went through him. Hell yeah. Hold on, guys. Here's my tarpon. Look at this.
There you go.
How long do you think that is?
Put a measurement on her.
I don't have a measuring tape. Oh, I got my rod. Hold on. $21.
21?
21.
There you go.
Hold on, guys. I gotta get it up.